with. It is first down and 10.
Shovel 38. Set.
Here's Love, operating out of the pistol. That's caught right side. It's the tight end Musgrave.
These are the play calls, Mike, that offensive coordinators use to just get their quarterback and their passing game into some sort of rhythm. Easy pitch and catch, get the ball out of his hand, see a completion. These typically, as the game goes on, lead to bigger and bigger gains.
Ready.
Here's 2nd and 3 to go.
22 needle. Set.
Now the first carry of the game for Josh Jacobs. And he'll take this one forward for about 3, and that's a first down.
I think this second down call, Mike, they were hoping that at worst they had themselves set up for a 3rd down and short. But there's no need for 3rd down. He was able to get enough on 2nd, and they get a fresh set of downs.
Down. 43 rail. Ready.
He'll stay on the ground with Jacobs. And a good run there. Going to get him 5 yards.
Okay, break.
They'll break the huddle. It's 2nd and 5.
Drill 52. Hunt, hunt.
Once again, it's Jacobs. Trying to find some place to go, but nothing developing. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 1.
Ready.
From the gun, it's Love. He manages to get the throw away and completes it. And he's out of bounds all the way inside the 15-yard line. It is a big-time play for the Packers. 33 yards.
Here we go.
Down at the 12. It's 1st and 10.
Ready.
Here's a handoff to Jacobs. And he'll work forward for about 3. It's 2nd down.
Come on, set. Shot 17. Hunt.
On the handoff, this is Jacobs. Maybe a couple there. It's 3rd down.
Let's go.
Now a handoff. Oh, a wrinkle. Here comes a reverse. To the pylon. He's in. Christian Watson. Touchdown, Packers. A terrific way to start this one. Not only a touchdown, but a nice long march down the field. Makes it a long walk back to the bench for the defense.
Mike, that's about as good as you can imagine starting a game offensively. To be able to sustain that many plays and be able to cap it off with a touchdown, that is a dream start for this offense.
Seven 0 is our score as this kick is sent into the air. From deep in the end zone, he's going to bring this one out. So they come to the line for 1st down and 10. For an opener, Purdy to throw. He'll complete this one. That's Deebo Samuel. That's a nice pickup on a 1st down throw. It's a gain of 8.
Recognizing the blitz is just the first step in the process for a quarterback understanding who you can account for with the protection and then who you can't account for. That's where your hot receiver comes in. He points to his receiver, who the defender they're hot off of. That guy comes, gets the ball out of his hand, and results in a completion.
They'll run for the first time with their fullback. And he'll have enough to move the chains. He'll take this forward for about 3 yards.
Sometimes you just have to keep it simple. You don't need to overthink things on second and short. Give it to the big guy behind you, send him crashing forward through the line, pick up the first down.
From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. Shotgun snap to Purdy. Downfield, and it's caught by Ayuk. And he's taken down inside the opponent's 35. They'll put Ayuk in motion. They'll run. This is Jordan Mason. And he'll be taken down as we tick down to the 2-minute warning. They'll come up here on 2nd down and 5. And nothing cooking on that one. He'll be met and tackled behind the line of scrimmage.
This is a play we've seen this offense have success with in the past, but here you have to wonder if they maybe tipped their hand a bit because that one went nowhere.
21 is the line to gain as we hit 3rd down. Man in motion here is Jennings. Strong. That's his first reception of the ballgame, and it really comes at a good time as they get the conversion on 3rd down. Credit him for trying to escape. The defense, though, was on that. Finally, they bring him down behind the line. Here's Christian McCaffrey to get things started. The Niners use the first of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 21 seconds to go until halftime.
Heck of an effort by this runner, Mike, just to get back to the line of scrimmage. I think most backs around the league, that play would have resulted in a loss, but not this guy. Continued to fight, continued to do everything he could to prevent the loss, but it still stopped for no gain.
Good drive now faces a tough conversion. It is 3rd and long. To throw, Purdy. It's Samuel on the screen. Timeout 49ers. That is their 2nd. As that'll stop the clock with 12 seconds to go in this first half. They can still pick up a first down here, and they'll line up to go for it on 4th down. Here's Purdy. He pulls it in around the 5. And he's going to have that first down. They didn't want to settle for 3, And now it's 1st and goal.
And this is the blueprint, Mike. The ability to sustain and maintain possession and methodically move the ball down the field in the process. They've been in complete control. They've been able to dictate what they want to do offensively and make the defense react. The defense has had no answers up until this point, and now the next step is, can they come away with 6?
That's in the end zone and intercepted. Picked off by the safety, Xavier McKinney. The drive begins at the 20. Here's 1st and 10.
Set, hut, ready.
Love. Oh, in trouble. Down he goes. And with just 1 second remaining in the first half, they get the timeout.
Here we go, set. Eagle blue. Hut, hut.
On 2nd down, Love. This one, up top for Dobbs. And he will be brought down on what will be the final play here in this first half. Just the lone touchdown in that first half of action. 7-0 is our score. As we'll get you down to Orlando now, that's where the coach is, Jonathan Coachman, and our EA Sports halftime report. Coach, thank you. Both teams trying to find the right formula to come out on top in this second half. Coming up, just that 1 touchdown on the board. 7-0 the score as the 3rd quarter begins. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback. Here's 1st and 10. On the ground is Mason. And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that one.
The integrity of the defense, Mike, is based on every defender holding their gap. That's exactly what we saw out of this defensive tackle. Not only did he hold his gap, he's able to shed his block and make the play.
Throwing on 2nd down is Purdy. That's caught. Christian McCaffrey. And he's down inside the 40-yard line.
Those are the explosive pass plays that this team is going to continue to mine all day. And you can see pre-snap, the quarterback loved his matchup. He allowed his receiver to work downfield. Perfect throw, and now sets them up to try to see if they can finish this drive off with some points.
Samuel brings this in along the sideline. That's a gain of 16. This offense is humming. A 1st down. They'll motion over Samuel. Here's Purdy on 1st and 10. Going right back to Samuel. He's got it again. They go right back to him. This catch good for 11 and a 1st down.
Finally seems that this offense has found their rhythm after what's been a really slow first 2 quarters. They're hopeful that this series can be the spark. They continue to be efficient in the passing game and go finish this drive.
That's thrown right side, but incomplete. George Kittle was the intended target that time. And it'll bring up 2nd down. Purdy going to put it up again. And that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing 3rd down.
If It's rare to see an offense that finds themselves trailing and say, well, their quarterback's been actually one of their biggest bright spots. Usually that doesn't go hand in hand, so it's a little surprising to see him miss a throw like that on a day where he's completed passes at a highly efficient rate.
The field goal unit on the sideline. They'll line up to go for it on 4th down. The Packers go ahead and use the first of their timeouts. The offense staying out there for this 4th down. Now Purdy. That one taken in. Kyle Juszczyk. Touchdown, San Francisco.
What separates the really good quarterbacks from everybody else in the National Football League, Mike, is not only ability to process, but the ability to process quickly under pressure. And I think that's exactly the case here. He's able to go through his progression, find his target in the end zone, and then deliver that ball on time, accurately, and the result is a touchdown.
We're all tied, 7 apiece, and the kick's away. A safe kick taken at the 5. Wow, they are hitting now. Been a tight game, and he takes a big shot there on that return.
On the set.
Operating from their own 23, they'll begin 1st and 10.
Slide, 97. Set, go.
Off the play fake. Here's Love. He'll take a shot for Watson. And this one is hauled in. What a grab. And he will take this one in. 77 yards. Touchdown, Green Bay. A try here for the extra point. The kick is good. And the Packers will move out to a 14-7 lead. The kickoff field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. Now, this is going to be returned from deep in the end zone. He'll come across the 20 and taken down at the 21-yard line. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. Out of the gun. It's Purdy. That's into the hands of Jordan Mason. And no chance to turn and go. That one good for just a couple.
What an advantage it brings a defense when you have cornerbacks that are such willing tacklers. It just brings an extra element to the ability to defend the entire field. And this is a great example here why.
Hit as he throws, and it is incomplete. Just couldn't deliver that one the way he wanted to. Not really sure if there was much there anyways. We do know it'll be 3rd down.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming, and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
And he'll get this up to about the 28. No move for the punt team. The offense staying out there for 4th down. They'll go with Purdy. That is incomplete. They took a chance throwing it on 4th and short, but not to be, and they'll turn it over on downs.
So this offense, they think this is a prime opportunity to go for it through the air on 4th down, but this defense was having none of it. Nowhere for the quarterback to go with the ball, no easy completions, and this defense forces a huge stop on 4th down.
He'll take this forward for about a yard at best. Up from the secondary, Diamador Lenore with the stop. Here's a handoff to Jacobs, running left. He's going nowhere. Going to lose yardage on that play.
How often do we see linebackers be so fast trying to track down the ball carrier that they end up actually overrunning the play and allowing the running back to cut back? But not this guy. Does a great job staying in phase, stretching this ball.
Ready up.
3rd and long.
Claws ready. Ready.
Out of the shotgun, it's Love. That is caught at the 3. And he's into the end zone. That might be the knockout punch. Luke Musgrave. Touchdown, Green Bay. The extra point is up and through. And the Packers will take a 21-7 lead. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Here comes a return from the middle of the end zone. First and 10. Purdy works out of the pistol. He'll get this one to his safety valve. Complete. It's a gain of 16, and very quickly, a first down.
This hasn't been his best game by any means, but what I really like, Mike, is regardless of the score, regardless of the time of the game, he is out there battling. He's doing everything in his power to chip away and see if he can get his team back in this game here in the 4th quarter. They've got to find a way to capitalize in this drive. Continue to cut into that deficit. Every possession is critical. Take advantage when you have the ball.
First and 10 for Purdy. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be 2nd down.
They nearly connected on the big play downfield, but he's not quite able to hold on to that ball through the contact. You can chalk that one up as a win defensively.
On 2nd down, Purdy. Open man is Jennings. And he'll be taken down, but they are in business inside the 30-yard line. Here's Purdy again. Looking middle there, but it's incomplete.
This is one of those situations that plays directly into the hands of the defense because think, Mike, they know this offense has to be one-dimensional. This has to be a pass. So what do? They bring in extra defensive backs. They clog up the back end. And at the end of the day, there's just nowhere for the offense to go with the ball.
They'll keep it on the ground. Here comes 3rd and 6. Out of the gun, here's Purdy. And this is going to be incomplete. That's great work to get in there and make things difficult defensively, setting up a fourth down.
Seemed to me from up here, Mike, that he really locked in on that guy. He told himself, I'm going to give my guy a chance to go compete for this ball. But anytime he enters such a crowded area, it usually means if he works through his progression, there's an easier throw somewhere on the field. Instead, he tries to fit it in and just wasn't able to quite make the completion.
Back to the sideline and intercepted. Picked off by the safety, Xavier McKinney.
So this is where an offensive play caller needs to come to the rescue of his quarterback, because this defense, they're onto you. They've got 2 picks. They're starting to pick up on your tendencies. They're shifting guys over to counter them. Now you've got to add some wrinkles. Now you've got to throw them a curveball and try to shift back some of that advantage to your side of the ball. I like the idea of using the passing game to try to give your offense a little breathing room. You find yourself in the shadow of your own goalpost, Mike. Worst case scenario, you do not want to punt.
Oh, that may be the break they needed. That one's intercepted. Picked off by Tarvarius Ward.
I know it doesn't seem like a ton of yards on top of that pick, but that was really well done. I mean, it's just going to make life so much easier now as the offense takes the field, trying to capitalize off of that turnover.
Here's 1st and 10. They'll send him over to the left. And he'll be taken down as the clock ticks towards 2 minutes to play. They'll come up now for 2nd down. They'll drop to throw. That's going to be intercepted in the end zone. Picked off by Carrington Valentine.
So you find yourself entering the red zone. Mike, it's hard to not start envisioning scoring a touchdown. Well, that interception, it changes everything. This is a huge missed opportunity. You have to capitalize and find a way to hang 6 on the defense. At this stage in the 4th quarter, great job by the defense, understanding exactly what the offense is trying to do. They're trying to bleed the clock, shorten the game. They completely sold out to stop the run, able to take them down for a loss.
Throwing on 2nd down, Love. He'll let this one rip, looking for Watson. And he's going to take this one all the way. 83 yards. Touchdown, Green Bay. That is his 3rd touchdown of the afternoon. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. They'll come up here, 1st and 10. From the gun, it's Purdy. He's going to send it downfield for Ayuk. And the Packers are going to have the football. We're about 15 miles from the Atlantic coast in the northeast corner of Florida. Welcome to Everbank Stadium here in Jacksonville. So pleased to have you along. This should be a good one. We're set, and off we go here on EA Sports. Keelan Robinson to return, and he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. Three tight ends in the game to start the drive.
Hey. Here we go. Hey, Jupiter.
Right to the air goes Lawrence. Got a man downfield. It's Thomas. Down the right sideline. And he is short of the goal line, but they are in business at the 1-yard line. This has been a solid opening drive, knocking on the door, first and goal. They'll run it here with Etienne. He slams it in there, and he is in. Travis Etienne. Touchdown, Jacksonville. Cam Little comes on now for the extra point. He's got it. And the Jaguars will take a 7-0 lead. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Set to go now on 1st and 10. They'll throw to begin with Purdy. This ball is intercepted. Tyson Campbell.
This is an area of the offense, Mike, that's going to have to find its rhythm now as this game unfolds. They talked all week. Come out early. Get some completions. Settle down this quarterback. Well, in return, he throws an early pick. It's too early to go away from the game plan. There's a lot of game left, but this passing game is going to have to get on track throughout the rest of this game.
They'll start this one with a 3 tight end look.
Take right open.
They'll give it to Etienne to start this drive. Not much to speak of on that one. Maybe a gain of a yard. It's second down.
Lisa 24. Hey, kill. Here we go.
They'll run it once more with Etienne. And he is crushed in the backfield. Defenders firing through. Shut it down right away for a loss of yardage.
Sometimes you run all those big bodies out there, you kind of tip your hand. I always love going big jumbo personnel for a play action. In this case, they keep the ball on the ground. The defense knew it was coming, and they suffer a loss.
11.
Off the play fake. Here's Lawrence. He's going to air this out for Davis. And that is brought in. And he'll take it on in. Gabe Davis. Touchdown, Jaguars. A beautiful combination in the air there. The pass downfield and bringing it the rest of the way into the end zone for the touchdown.
And it's really just a great route, Mike, and then a beautiful throw. The accuracy of the throw is what allowed the receiver not only to secure the catch, but then be able to turn it up and finish the play and find himself in the end zone.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. And this one is fielded in the end zone, will not be returned. So it'll come out to the 30. A first down throw for Purdy. That's complete to Mason. He's close to a first down. It's a gain of 9. Nice pitch and catch on first down. 2nd and a yard. Back to throw. Purdy. That's caught. Christian McCaffrey. And he's down inside the 40-yard line. Ball rests at the 37. It's 1st and 10. From the shotgun, it's Purdy. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be 2nd down. They'll put Ayuk in motion. A play fake. Now it's Purdy. He's got his man downfield. It's Debo. And he gets marked out of bounds, but inside the 5-yard line. A big hit with Purdy to Samuel. It's a gain of 34. So Kittle comes in motion. They'll try to run this one in. And he gets to the outside and takes it in. Touchdown, 49ers. Now Jake Moody for the extra point. It's up and good. And the 49ers are on the board. It's now 14-7. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. On the return, it's Robinson. And he'll be out of bounds on the return. And the drive will begin there. It's a 3 tight end look as they have it 1st and 10.
Ralph.
The drive begins with a carry from Etienne. Whoa! And he'll be taken down up at the 40-yard line.
Remember, Mike, he's already had a touchdown earlier in the first quarter, and at the way this game has started off, it looks like this defense is going to have their hands full stopping this guy.
Here we go.
Play action now. It's Lawrence. And he just does get that one away. He was being chased down, forced the awkward throw, and maybe he's fortunate that all it is an incompletion.
Lion.
Lawrence now on 2nd down. That's into the hands of Travis Etienne. He's to the 15. And he will go all the way. Travis Etienne. Touchdown, Jacksonville. He had the touchdown run earlier. Now add a TD reception. Here's Cam Little for the PAT. His kick is good. And the Jaguars will take a 21-7 lead. The kickoff team is out on the field. And we're back to it as the kick's away. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10. So Kittle comes in motion. Purdy on first down. He's going to send it downfield for Ayuk.
You know, Mike, anytime a team can go nickel or dime and come off the field with an interception, I just am constantly reminded of the importance of defensive back depth when you're building an NFL roster. I mean, think back. This is not the old NFL base 3-4, base 4-3. Offenses are going to roll out 2, 3, 4 high-level wide receivers at you in this pass-first modern era. If you can't roll out 5 DBs and all of them hold their own and be trusted to hold up, you are going to struggle defending these pass-first modern offenses.
We'll try again. It's second and 10.
Hey, Ron. Think right.
From the shotgun, it's Lawrence. He finds his tight end. That's Brenton Strange. And he's down on the other side of midfield. Mark him at the 48-yard line.
Not a whole lot complicated about this play, Mike. That was understanding where the holes of the defense were. Remember, in this zone coverage, you got to find green grass. Get past the first down marker, be friendly to the quarterback, and then the ball has to be out on time before those zone defenders can react to the receiver. It's exactly how it played out here. You can draw up all the fancy plays you want, but when the quarterback and the receiver see it through the same set of eyes, it's virtually impossible to stop.
Here's a second and 9.
Rip, 23.
They go play action for Lawrence. He'll go down. They drop him for the sack on the final play of this first quarter. So backed up after the sack, and now it's third and long.
30 left.
Working out of the gun, it's Lawrence. He's got his tight end, it's Ingram. And he's taken down inside the opponent's 35.
30 left. Red.
Lawrence gives this one to Etienne. He'll be stopped after a short gain to about the 30. Linebacker Fred Warner brings him down. They face second down and 7.
Go, let's go.
On play action, he'll set up to throw. That's caught left side by Ingram. And they are in great shape. He's taken down inside the 10.
Well, the run after catch is certainly nice, and they're definitely going to take it. But watch the savviness of the route running. Certain guys just have a better feel for running these slant routes than others, and it's a nice result.
To the goal line and in. Christian Kirk. Touchdown, Jaguars. Little on now for the extra point. He gets it to go. And the Jaguars add on one more as they extend their second quarter lead. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. So they come to the line for first down and 10. Out of the gun, it's Purdy. That's caught by McCaffrey. And he's taken down, but just shy of midfield.
The best quarterbacks, Mike, they don't necessarily even have to see the running back in the check down. They can just feel him. It allows them to keep their eyes downfield, allow their tight ends and wide receivers to continue to work open. In this case, nice job by the quarterback getting that ball in his hands and letting him do the rest after the catch.
He'll run. This is Mason. And he'll only be able to muster a couple of yards. Devin Lloyd, the linebacker, there to stop him. They'll come up on a 2nd down and 8. Purdy to throw. He'll find his open man. That's Brandon Ayuk. And he'll be taken down as we tick down to the 2-minute warning. Now a 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line. They'll put Ayuk in motion. Opening carry of the game for the versatile Christian McCaffrey. Not a run on that one. He'll take it down to the 36. 2nd down and 8. They'll put Ayuk in motion. Throwing on 2nd down is Purdy. He's hit as he threw. It goes to the ground, and it's an incomplete pass.
So as halftime looms, Mike, they have to find a way to capitalize on this drive right here and make sure they end the half with some sort of points. Now, that incompletion, not ideal, but at the very least it stops the clock. Catch your breath, get back in the huddle, and this next play, it's got to be a gotta-have-it best play call.
They'll put Ayuk in motion. And a good short tackle right there. It stops him a good distance short of the marker. It sets up 4th down. So Kittle comes in motion. How about this play call? And he's going to have a Niners 1st down. So signals the referee. They're going to convert by about a yard, facing 4th and 5. So Kittle comes in motion. Purdy now, he'll throw on 1st down. And that one knocked away. It's incomplete.
Up until that incompletion, they've done a really nice job on this drive, Mike, picking up fresh sets of downs. And typically, throwing the ball on 1st down is a great way to do it. It's actually the easiest down in football to operate in. But now they find themselves in 2nd and 10. Do you keep it in the air and try to get the 1st down here? Or is the idea to just make 3rd down manageable and take your chances picking up a key 3rd down?
Purdy now on 2nd down. And for the 3rd time in this 1st half, he's been intercepted. Picked off by Tyson Campbell. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
It's not often, Mike, that everything breaks right for this type of return off of an interception. But, boy, is it beautiful when it does. I mean, look at the defenders just flip around and become blockers, trying to spring their guy to the house. Great athleticism, some great moves on his part. I mean, he's going to have some of his offensive teammates looking over their shoulder for their position.
And he's out of bounds all the way inside the 15-yard line. A huge play just before the half. 35 yards. On the move at the 14-yard line, it's 1st and 10.
Hey, kill. Hot.
Here's Lawrence to throw. That's going to be incomplete. They say no to the field goal, but that backfires. They're going to come away with nothing as this 1st half comes to an end. Coach, thank you. Back here on EA Sports as we count down to the kickoff of the second half. And he's going to bring it out from the middle of the end zone. Not much on the return. They'll stop him at the 17. Here's 1st and 10. They'll put Ayuk in motion. Off the bootleg, it's Purdy. A hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete. The pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up 2nd down. Purdy. And for the 4th time today, he has... That's the safety, Andre Cisco.
Well, Mike, I think it's pretty clear what the message was by this head coach at halftime. He said, listen, guys.
It's been the home of the Chiefs since 1972. GEHA Field at Arrowhead Stadium in Kansas City. Stage is set. Ball is on the tee. And off we go on EA Sports. The dangerous Mecole Hardman on the return. And he is stopped at the 25. The drive will begin there. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. Throwing right away is Mahomes. Got a man. That's Rashee Rice. And they're going to move the ball all the way up to the 45-yard line. Here's Patrick. He'll throw it on 1st down. And a good effort there defensively. It's knocked away and incomplete. He was trying to get it to Xavier Worthy there. It's 2nd down.
Yellow.
Throwing from the gun. Here's Patrick. Now a deep ball looking for Brown.
They told us this week they were going to try to come out fast, and tell you what, that's exactly what they did. Put immediate pressure on this secondary and let them know, hey, all game long today, you better defend every blade of grass because we're coming out firing. And even though that ball falls incomplete, it goes a long way in setting up the rest of this game plan as the game unfolds.
That's to the sideline and intercepted. Picked off by Diamador Lenore. And he's going to bring this one back. Wow, less than a minute into the game, it's a pick six and an early touchdown. That is a brutal way to start the game. You're thinking opening drive touchdown. Instead, that third down pick turns into six, Greg.
Yeah, Mike, and every offense all week works on that opening drive. It's such a critical way to get their players and get their offense settled into this game. And as you said, disastrous start, not only turning the ball over, but allowing the defense to capitalize and take it all the way back the other way.
So the lead stands at 6-0 as this one is kicked off. Hardman now to return it. Oh, he's got room past the 30. And he's brought down right at the 35-yard line.
Yellow.
Mahomes on first down. He'll drop this underneath to Pacheco. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield.
So you come back out here after watching the opposing team score first, and what you want to do is you got to establish a little early rhythm and get the drive started. Every offensive coordinator has drive starters, meaning it's a completion, it's a run play that we feel great about, it's a screen. Get a little positive energy into that huddle, and what hopefully starts out good ends with you being able to get some points of your own.
Toward the middle of the field that time, but incomplete. Travis Kelce, the intended target. And that will lead to a second down.
Timing and trust, critical elements of this quick passing game. If your target and the quarterback are not on the same page, it winds up being an incompletion and a wasted down.
Mahomes now on second down. Firing right side, brought in by Brown. And he'll be taken down at the 25-yard line. Motion man is Rice.
First and 10 at the 25-yard line.
Hey, yellow, go going, go going, go going.
Right back to the air from Mahomes. That's over the middle and intercepted. That's the linebacker, Fred Warner. And the Niners force the turnover. They'll take over at their own 27-yard line.
You know, whether you're manning the middle or you're a rusher coming off the edge, Mike, if you play linebacker in this league, you have to have the ability to handle yourself in pass coverage. If the expectation is that a throw is going to head his way, he'll make that play. And that was the biggest play he could have made. That was really nicely done.
For an opener, Purdy to throw. That is incomplete.
He decides to go with this safe throw and throws it well short of the sticks. And at this level, Mike, you just can't miss layups like that.
A run. And here's Mason. And this will be a short pickup to about the 30. Chris Jones, the All-Pro, there on the tackle. They need 8 as they come up for third down. Trying to find some seam out there, but he will not. They get him behind the line, and fourth down is coming up. Now whistles. Play clock at 0, and that'll cost them 5. Early big play here. They're going to go for it on 4th down. They're indeed going for this. It's Purdy. And the rush is going to get there. He'll go down. They were taking a big risk going for it in their own territory. It will not pay off. It's a turnover on downs.
So the message this coach is sending to his huddle is very clear. It's, hey guys, I got all the confidence in the world. We're going to be aggressive all day. We're not afraid to fail. We are going to try to score on every possession. And as a player, you can't help but love that.
He'll swing one out wide to Pacheco. He'll try again here. 2nd and 10. Out of the gun, here's Mahomes. Now for the 3rd time in the 1st quarter, he's been intercepted. Picked off by Diamador Lenore.
EA Sports coverage of the National Football League brings us to one of the great cities of the world, London, England. It's a rematch of Super Bowl 47, -1 Harbaugh. The Ravens and 49ers are underway. And he'll be out of bounds across the 25. Now a first carry for Derrick Henry. And that to the 30. It'll be 2nd down.
Give credit to the defense for stringing that play out, and they gave up no cutback angle. You know he was trying to dart through. No place for him to go. A nice job there, only giving up a 3-yard gain.
2nd and 7. They'll run it again with Henry. It'll be a gain of 5, but still about 3 yards shy of the first down marker, and now it's 3rd down.
A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent gain.
Third play of this opening drive as they're looking at a 3rd and 3. Play action. It's Jackson. To the right side, it's caught by Mitchell. And he will lose yardage here to the 31-yard line. They'll wind up losing 3 here on the play. And that's going to make it 4th down. Here's Jordan Stout now. got a fair catch taken back near about the 35, 36-yard line. It's just a 30-yard punt that time, no return. And the Niners will go on offense, 1st and 10. Good starting field position for the 49ers as they have it 1st and 10 at their 36-yard line. Here's Samuel. And he'll get this up to about the 38-yard line. 2 yards on the carry there. It'll be 2nd down. Back to throw, Purdy. So give him 2 yards there on the completion. And now 3rd down and 6 to go. They are in need of 6 yards here if they hope to move the chains. Purdy now to throw. And that's caught inside the 30. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. That goes for a gain of 31. So in Raven territory now. Here's a 1st and 10 as they're down to the 29-yard line. This is Samuel. And he'll take this down just shy of the 25-yard line. Stopped by the safety, Kyle Hamilton. Balled at the 26, 2nd and 7. You see Purdy, he's going to shift him around. Here's a 2nd and 7. Flushed out right. And this one incomplete. Threw it down at the feet of his receiver.
Man coverage is certainly a staple of their defense, and it's built for plays like that, forcing that incompletion.
They head to the line facing a 3rd and 7 following the incompletion on 2nd down. Purdy from the gun. He's going to get that to his running back out of the backfield. And he doesn't quite make it, taking it within an eyelash. Dropped at the 1. Here's Purdy. They'll set up the screen to McCaffrey. Touchdown 49ers. Christian McCaffrey. A 1-yard touchdown reception. And the Niners put the Knights' first points on the board as they take the early lead. Moody good with the extra point. And it's now a 7-0 game. Here is Wisnowski to boot it away following the touchdown. And we will not have a run back here. It's a touchback, and it'll come out to the 20-yard line. The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going. And on the first drive, 3 and out. And I know that these are professional athletes, but I would imagine sometimes you get the nerves at the beginning of a game still, don't you?
Those don't ever go away. And typically what I've heard from guys and what I remember from playing, if you don't have nerves at the start of a game, it's not going to be a great day for you. You're not really ready to play. So finding a way to harness those nerves and not let them affect you in a negative way, that's what all the guys are looking for.
The stop for no gain brings up 2nd and 10 from the 20. They'll try a little trickery here on the end around. And they're able to get this one across the 35. 16 yards on that one and a Raven first.
Well, that play looks familiar because we saw them working on it in practice this week. And for a lineman trying to block on this play, they love when they get the defense moving in one direction. And when they try and change directions, it's a lot easier to pick them up and ward them off.
And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there.
Now that play stopped by Drake Jackson.
And as a defensive end, getting off the ball quickly, swarming to the football, making a tackle, that's what we saw right there.
Yeah, that's what their job is, and really a lot of the time they have to throttle back a little bit in the run game because you know those defensive ends, they're like in a sprinter stance. They're just headed straight for the quarterback. That was good recognition on that play to hold them to no gain.
And he'll be taken down as that will take us to the end of the first quarter of play. After 7-0 on EA Sports.
Niners 7, Ravens 0.
So from inside Niner territory now, this is 1st and 10 at the 45-yard line. Henry up the middle. And the running lane's non-existent in this first half as they'll stop him behind the line. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
I have a feeling they'll stay committed to running the football, especially on their early downs. They just haven't had a whole lot of success just yet.
Now it's Jackson. Screen play, setting it up for Mitchell. And this will move the chains again as the tackle's going to be made at the 49ers 30. The Raven passing game getting in sync, another first down.
Well, I like the play design there. They occupied the defense downfield, everyone trying to account for someone. But unfortunately, they didn't account for the running back slipping out of the backfield. And he was absolutely unnoticed and wound up getting big yards on that play.
And he still has yet to get on track in this first half as they're going to stop him behind the line. It's a loss of 4 there, bringing up 2nd down.
The running lanes have definitely not been there for him here in the first half, and I don't think it's all been his fault. His offensive line hasn't given him much space. A loss results there.
That's for Bateman, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Charvarius Ward.
Well, that's a drive killer right there. Not a really confident throw either. This one was kind of up for grabs, and it's going to come down the hands of the wrong team.
So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. Purdy looking to throw. That ball caught. Brandon Ayuk. And he will reach the 5-yard line before going out of bounds. That's good for 28 yards. And defensively, they were in zone coverage there. Do you have to be a little careful? You're losing playing against a good quarterback like he is to not play too much zone?
Yeah, you have to be careful about how much time you're giving up. I think it's a good point you just brought up. So maybe if you still want to play zone, you go to a zone blitz scheme. And you can drop anyone out of your defensive front, defensive end, defensive tackle. It doesn't matter. You just exchange someone to bring more pressure towards the quarterback and still try and cover downfield.
Now from the 7, here's 2nd and goal. 2 minutes on the clock, 2nd quarter, 7-0 ball game. They'll try again here from the 7 on 2nd and goal. In motion goes the tight end. Now Samuel. And he's brought down right at the 5-yard line. Give him 2 on the play. Now, they'd really like to make the short field pay off. We'll see if they can, but this is 3rd and goal. Now Purdy. Tries to hit Jennings, and it's intercepted. Kyle Hamilton picks it. And he's got daylight. It's a foot race. And he will bring this back. It's a pick 6 and a Raven touchdown. An excellent play there, CD, on the pick 6. And I think were they a nickel? Did they have an extra DB out there?
Yeah, Brandon, I think they were in standard nickel, not the Buffalo, as teams like to call it, meaning 3 safeties for big nickel. They just wanted to take away the quarterback's throwing lanes, and that's exactly what they did and came through with a big-time pick six.
Tucker with the extra point, and that is going to tie our game as we approach halftime. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. Here we go on the return from the 1-yard line. And up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25. The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. Tie ball game, still a little more than a minute to go in the half. The question, can they put something together here, try to take that lead into intermission?
I would have to think that would be the goal for sure. I don't think you sit on anything here. Here's your opportunity. Push it downfield. As you mentioned, it's a tie game. So minus a disaster on your part, you've got that in your back pocket. Go ahead and try and get some points and feel great going into the half.
Now a 2nd and 10. Now they run. It's Mason. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. No gain on that one as it brings up a 3rd and 10. Looked like he was trying to bounce it outside, but no success.
Yeah, sometimes you got to just figure out where you're going to go, and sometimes you just have to take it to another spot. In trying to get it outside, the defensive pursuit was there and just ran him down.
And past the 40 before he's out of bounds. 15 for the Niners there and a 1st down. Purdy. That's complete out left to Ayuk. And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 40. Throwing here, Purdy. And this one is going to be off the mark, too far out in front.
Offense was moving it a little bit, had them back on their heels, but they earned a brief pause by forcing the incompletion. That gives them a quick chance to regroup and try and mount a stand before they're backed up even further.
2nd and 10.
Let's go.
Purdy will set up to throw it here. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
We've already seen him catch a few passes out of the backfield in the first half, unable to connect on that one.
Certainly seems like getting him the ball out of the passing game, though, is part of their game plan.
It certainly is because he catches it well, creates a mismatch. You're going to cover him with a linebacker, a corner, a safety. They feel like he can win every battle.
Again, he'll drop to throw. He's got his target. That's complete. And he is out of bounds, but first he gets it inside the 10 to the 7. Now a chance to make that big play really hurt. It's 1st and goal just outside the 5.
1st and goal at the 7-yard line.
Shotgun now with Purdy. Flush to his right. A hit as he throws there, incomplete.
I'm really liking what I'm seeing from this defense because their coverage has been playing at a shutdown level so far. Even backed up late, they're forcing incompletions and fighting to keep them out of the end zone as the first half winds down.
On 2nd and goal, Purdy. And he just chucked that one out of bounds, out of everyone's reach. Maybe a wise call not to take a sack in this part of the field. It brings up third down.
And that's a lesson learned from the previous drive. Last time he forced one, and it turned into a pick six. Here, he knows better, and he just throws that one away.
And now 3rd and goal following incompletions on 1st and 2nd down. They'll bring a receiver in motion left. He's going to handle it on the touch pass. And they will score. It's a 49er touchdown. Isaac Guerendo in the final seconds of the first half. And the 49ers have taken the lead here in the final stages of this first half. So that really an almost perfect drive as they chew up some clock and wind up scoring late in this first half.
And remember, they've got a chance to double dip here because they're going to get the ball first to start the 3rd quarter. So they potentially could go up 2 scores before the other guys get a chance to do anything.
And unless this is a quick incompletion, this is likely the last play here of this first half. Final play of the half here. It's Jackson. And he's going to go down. Couldn't get a throw off with the pressure. Maybe that was for the best, as that brings us to the end of his first half of play. So we have reached halftime in what's a 6-point game at the break. As it's time now to send you back stateside to Orlando, Florida, and check in with Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach, welcome back. Halftime over. We are ready for quarter number 3 alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gordon. As they say here in London, all to play for as we are back underway in the second half. And a good effort on the return there. Gets him across the 30, up to the 33. The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive. Hey, Charles, they've got the lead. Put your coaching hat on here now. What's the game plan for the second half?
I think getting the running game going a little bit more because I thought in the first half they didn't get it moving the way that they would like. They had success throwing it, but I think these first couple of drives, they'll want to get those running backs going and give them more opportunities, and I will guarantee you that those guys were lobbying for them in the locker room at halftime.
And he's taken down right at the 45-yard line. A well-executed 22-yard gain.
As they began this drive, I was wondering how they were going to attack since they're playing with the lead. Would they continue to try and push the ball downfield? Well, after one play, it appears that the answer is yes.
Now Mason. Just a yard on the first down carry, so it's 2nd and 9.
No doubt about it. A really nice job there by the defense, not allowing him to get to the perimeter. But that means your defensive ends, your outside lockers, the guys that you pay big money to sack them and not giving ground.
Eluding the pressure right. He throws it on the move, but can't connect as that falls incomplete. Not his best throw there, but where we sit right now in the 3rd quarter, he's had a pretty good game throwing the football.
He certainly has, and it's not exactly at the point where we're doing 4-minute offense yet, but they've got to think about, I'm not going to say milking the clock, but understanding clock management here on out.
On 3rd down, he'll drop to throw. He's got his running back out of the backfield. And he'll be out just a yard or 2 shy of the 30. From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. Now Purdy, he's going to change the look here. They'll look to throw here on 1st down. And it's complete. In the end zone, touchdown 49ers. George Kittle, 32 yards. And the 49ers are able to extend their lead. Well, he's regarded as one of the best athletes among NFL tight ends, Charles, and it certainly was on display right there.
And as we've seen this league continue to grow and develop, I think the tight end position is becoming harder and harder to defend because now it's elite athletes playing that position, not just the big guys who can block. How about his ability to get downfield and make plays against any defense?
Here is Wishnowsky to boot it away following the touchdown. And they'll opt not to return this, but since the ball did hit in the landing zone, this will come out to the 20. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. And their deficit a little wider than it was at halftime. Does that touchdown a minute ago change the thinking here at all?
I think it does.
Derrick Henry all alone. He's on his way. And all the way in for a Ravens touchdown. Derrick Henry, an 80-yard touchdown. And the Ravens have cut it back within a score. One play, 80 yards. Pretty easy drive to recap.
It certainly is, but not so easy to execute. Starting on your own 20, you want something to kickstart your drive and get it off to a nice start. They went for the whole thing and got it. That's a great way to send a message to the opposing team.
Tucker now to add the point after. And it's good. The deficit 6, 20-14. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. And here comes a return from just beyond the goal line. And able to get this across the 20, but not much further as he's dropped it to 23-yard line. The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. They were able to extend their lead with an opening drive touchdown here in the third quarter, but that just got matched a moment ago.
So we know that what they discussed at the half worked. Now, what are the counters to that, right? You don't just run the same things over and over. Some do, but many will also show something and then come back with something else to keep the defense off balance. Now you put just a little bit too much heat on that one. When you throw it to the outside, you do have to be careful because you got to keep it away from the defender, but you also have to give your own guy a chance too.
Blitz coming, and down he goes. 3rd and 19. They'll run here with Mason. And he'll be taken down, losing yardage back at the 9-yard line. That winds up being a 4-yard loss and leads to 4th down.
Well, that was a 3rd and long run, and to me, that was just a wave the white flag kind of a situation. Obviously, they don't want to risk the chance of throwing it downfield and risking a turnover in this section of the field.
Fourth down try. Here's Purdy. And they hit him as he throws, as this one's going to go straight down to the turf. Incomplete. A surprising move to go for it, predictably, at least somewhat predictably. It doesn't pay off. And now, boy, the ball's going to go over on downs here inside the 10-yard line. They'll try and run for it with Henry. And he's able to break out of one tackle, but then quickly brought down. Give him 3 on the gain there. 2nd and goal. They'll give Henry another shot. And he will force his way into the end zone for a Ravens touchdown. Derrick Henry with now his 2nd touchdown of this 3rd quarter. And the Ravens strike quickly here to tie up the ball game. Now Tucker to add the PAT. And that one puts them on top here in the 3rd. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. This taken in at the goal line. The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive. Charles, we know that this offense is aggressive. We saw that last drive. They went for it on fourth down, didn't get it. Then they give up the touchdown. So now you feel like they really need to respond. He's got a man complete. And he will finally be shoved out of bounds down at the 30-yard line.
So on the other side of the field now, it's 1st and 10 as they've got things rolling on this drive. Operating from the gun, Purdy.
That's caught. It's McCaffrey again.
And inside the 20 before he's brought down.
So from the 17 now, here's a 1st and 10.
From the shotgun, he'll look to throw. A dump off for Mason. And he can't quite get there. Tackled down at the 1. So 3 plays, already 1st and goal, and they are wasting little time. They run it with Mason. And across the goal line, into the end zone. Touchdown, 49ers.
Jordan Mason
punching it in from a yard away.
And the 49ers have answered back with a third-quarter touchdown of their own to retake the lead.
And it's intercepted at the goal line.
Picked off by Roquan Smith.
It's interesting that when it comes to two-point conversions, even heavy run teams tend to throw the ball in these situations. In this case, this one was intercepted.
Yeah, they weren't fooled. They were ready for the pass, picked it off.
Here is Wisnowski to boot it away following the touchdown.
And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape as they get it up past the 30. The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going. And here we are almost through 3 quarters of play, and this passing game still has not really found any kind of rhythm.
Put it mildly, because they're not even over 100 yards yet. And in today's NFL, where it's a pass-first league, that is quite surprising. Not many teams patient enough to stick with the run. Everybody wants to advance the ball through the air. They've got to get their timing back.
And he'll be taken down after a decent gain, and that will bring us to the end of this third quarter of play. Here we go, 3rd and 1. Gut check time on both sides. They'll try to run for the first with Henry. And he gets this to the other side of midfield across the 45 before going out.
117 yards on the ground for him now as he has gotten better, really, as the night's gone on.
I used to joke with my teammates who carried the ball a lot. When we got in these situations and they were carrying us home, I used to tell them, boy, you guys just look like Paul Bunyan, just growing stronger, bigger, tougher. And all night long, he's carried this team.
He has indeed. Everything magnified right now. A huge third down conversion. Good yardage as he rumbles for 24 and a first.
Another carry for their leader and a good one. It's crunch time. They'll need him to continue to be productive in both the run and passing game in order for them to try and snatch a victory.
A first down carry for Henry. And he will reach the 8-yard line before going out. Another good gain. That's now 35 yards combined on those last 2 plays. Only way to get the lead here, of course, with a touchdown. And that's what they're gunning for on 1st and goal. Again, it's Henry. Down at the 2. Broke through first contact, but ultimately stopped shy of the goal line. A good pickup there, 7 yards, and it's going to be 2nd and goal now.
That's good hard running right there on 1st and goal. That gets them down to the 2 and puts a lot more pressure on that defense.
Good yardage on 1st down. Now can they punch it in on 2nd and goal?
Henry will take this into the end zone. It's a Ravens touchdown.
Now a big play here as the Ravens are going to go for the two-point conversion. They'll try and run it in with Henry. And he will not get there. He comes up short. And they're unable to push this lead to a field goal as it'll remain a one-point game. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown.
Deebo Samuel going to get a chance at a return. And not much happening on the return as he'll get this to about the 23.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway.
We certainly have a good one on our hands. They're trailing after that last touchdown, but now a chance for this offense to try to snag that lead right back here in the fourth quarter.
Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9.
And this is why aggressive defense coordinators love to blitz. It wreaks havoc because they end up taking their attention to the blitzers, freed up the D lineman to make the play.
On 2nd and 9, Purdy. Oh, wide open, complete. Touchdown, 49ers. Isaac Guerendo. 2 catches, 2 touchdowns here so far.
And the Niners use the defensive breakdown to take the lead away here in the fourth.
Might be seeing that one on the highlight shows tonight. The home run ball here in the fourth quarter to take the lead.
There's nothing like being aggressive, preaching that to your team, and then following through. All the way through. Go ahead and throw one more up there. Why not?
Been a great game, and we are not done yet.
Here is Wisnowski to boot it away following the touchdown. Oh, and some hitting going on now. This has been a tight game, and he takes a big shot there on the return. They'll come up 1st and 10 here.
And the busy night for Henry continues. And he'll power ahead, but only for about 3 yards. 2nd down coming up.
Here comes 2nd down.
Inside handoff, Henry.
And he is not going to go anywhere. They're going to get to him behind the line, and that is going to get us to the 2-minute warning.
Possibly a turning point. Big play coming. This is 3rd and long. Here's Jackson to throw.
He had a man open, but he missed him, and it's incomplete.
With that incompletion, reality is staring them right in the face. This entire game is down to the next snap.
Fourth down, 10 yards to go.
Here we go. It's Jackson on 4th down.
Connecting with Andrews. Now he breaks free in the middle of the field.
And he's all the way down to the 13-yard line. They keep the game alive, at least for the moment, as it's a 1st down.
Oh, man. They are living on the razor's edge. If this is incomplete, this game's over. Instead, it's a huge pickup. And I think the win percentage calculator is going to have to work overtime here because this game has really had some swings.
They run wide side with Henry. And for one of the first times tonight, he's going to be held up at the line of scrimmage.
Brandon, you're a big lover of music. How about what you just saw there? This is what I call playing the piano for a defensive lineman. The ability to move laterally up and down the line of scrimmage. How about the way he just flowed and got to the outside part of the field and made that play?
12 yards between them and the end zone. 2nd and 10. Jackson. They'll run the screen with Mitchell. Sheds off the tackle. And the Ravens are going to be set up with a 1st and goal on a pass play that moves them all the way down to the 1.
Now a timeout called for by the defense. It's just their first. They've got 2 more to use here in the final stages. Trying to punch it in with Henry. He takes it across for the touchdown, and they've taken the lead late in the final minute of the 4th.
Wow. Wow.
What a game this has been, and what a drive that was, Charles, to take the lead here late in the 4th quarter.
And, partner, that's a job well done by everyone, from the players to the guys calling the plays. And if I may introduce just one downside to the mix, might be a little bit too much time left. Enough on the clock for a final last-ditch effort to try and steal this win away.
So now an extra point doesn't help much. They'll try to go for 2 to make the difference a field goal, and they can lead it by 3. Throwing now is Jackson. And this is caught. And it's a 3-point game. So they make the decision. They want a 3-point lead versus a 2-point lead, and they got it.
Yeah, at this stage of the game, it seems like the exact right thing to do. Put a little pressure on your defense, but the biggest thing now is you're making the other team chase you.
Now a crease here as he's past the 30. And he's going to wind up bringing this one inside the 45-yard line.
And when you're facing a deficit on the scoreboard, you're just looking for something to get you right back into the game, and that's a spark. Looking for. They got it with that big return.
Here's 1st and 10. Purdy to throw.
Oh, what a heck of an effort there as he'll make the diving catch. Now San Francisco going to call their 2nd timeout as they get it right at the 32nd mark of this 4th quarter. 1st carry of the game for Christian McCaffrey.
And a nice job to break free of one tackle, but it slowed his momentum somewhat, and he's taken down right after.
He's definitely tough to get down. We just saw it right there. But how about what we did see? Pursuit, wrap up, and then the big finish with the tackle.
Purdy to throw.
And that is incomplete, stopping the clock with 5 seconds to go. Certainly would have liked to get some yardage out of that play, but now you got to put this in the hands of your field goal kicker. See if he can get you to overtime.
A 50-yard attempt.
Well, this defense needing a stop here. Got to have it. 3rd and 9. Purdy with one final shot here.
And it's incomplete. So their final drive comes up empty. And with that, the ball game is over.
This one came right down to the wire, and CD, they had that one final chance to try to navigate their way into the end zone, but couldn't get it done to avoid the loss.
Yeah, and how about the defense there? Because while they had one final look at the end zone, the defense made sure they knew what they were doing on the last play, executed it flawlessly, and no flags. Because remember, if there's a defensive penalty, there's one play left in the game that the offense gets. They didn't allow that to happen.
So that'll do it for my partner, Charles Davis, and the best darn crew in the industry. I'm Brandon Gaudin. This has been a
From the automotive capital of the world, we get a look at a venue that pays homage to that industry. Welcome to Ford Field here in Detroit, Michigan. Punter Mitch Wishnowski ready to do the honors. And we're off and running from Ford Field. And that one hit the landing zone first and then into the end zone. So it's going to be a touchback out to the 20. All right, let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10. Off play action, Goff. Going deep right away. That's grabbed inside the 30. And they will score. Touchdown, Detroit. The Lions take a 6-0 lead right away. Bates now for the point after. That one right down the middle. And they add one on to their first touchdown of the contest. Fox now to kick this one away. And this one bounces into the end zone, and it'll be a touchback out to the 20. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. Working out of the gun, it's Purdy. Fires over the middle, caught. And what a hit there. Ouch, she pays the price for moving the chains that time.
I know the Combine tries to test everything it possibly can physically, but I don't know how you test courage at the Combine, because there's nobody defending you. Nobody wants to hit you. But that was the epitome of courage to make that in cut and make the catch.
He's on the move. Trying to get away from the pressure, but he can't, and they drop him.